Good morning, everybody. So, please remember, life is hard and it's not your fault. I utilize the genders that are printed on the cards for ease and flow of storytelling. I mean no disrespect to anybody's sense of identity. Please do whatever is necessary with those genders to make the storyline work for you. Let us tap in and see what Spirit wants to share with us today. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Well, wow. Well, the way these landed in my lap was with the tower on top. You could read this either way. But what it looks like to me is that there is a tower that's hitting, and there is a return to sensibility. Or you could read it as an earth angel causing a tower for somebody. But there's a tower, there's a tower happening, and an earth angel or balance and harmony is in the mix. It's like whatever, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Challenge, please, challenge. What's in the challenge position, Spirit? Two of Swords in the upright. Weighing options. In the subconscious. We've got the Hermit reversed. Somebody lost their way. In the recent past. The Chariot reversed. Somebody was aggressive, arrogant, and careless, and they don't have any control. They're in a tower. Intentions and expectations. Ace of Wands. New opportunities, new beginnings, a new project, a new cycle. Balanced and harmonious. Moving away from the disaster mode in the near future. Wow. In the near future, we've got the moon reversed. Somebody's insecure and confused. Two of Pentacles reversed. They overcommitted. They're disorganized. They took a reckless gamble. And the King of Cups reversed. Bad advice, emotional manipulation, volatile and secretly ashamed. So we got some stuff going on there. The lens it's being looked through is the Two of Wands in the upright. Somebody's full of fire, trying to figure out how to turn it into action. They're blazing forward, but they might be stumbling over their own feet. They don't have the groundwork, a foundation. Looking for reconciliation in the environment. Four of Wands, reunions, freedom, marriage. Hopes and fears. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Bad luck, no control, a negative phase, breaking cycles. And the outcome? The outcome. Hierophant. A return to, well, there's societal rules and conformity, traditional values that you can trust, wisdom, and a high level of commitment. The Fool, new beginnings, blind faith, again, trust, innocence, contracts, and a financial opportunity, and justice for those who were strong and carried those 10 of Swords. Those who persevered are moving forward. Into a Four of Pentacles, wealth, security, and a solid foundation. What you do with that solid foundation is up to you, you know? I mean, you can either tear it down or fortify it. In the previous cycle, we see that we have a lot of experts at tearing down foundations. And not very many who are capable of building them. And unfortunately, a lot of those foundations that are built by people who know how to build them are then stolen from thieves who don't know how to build a foundation. So we got a mess here, and it's crumbling. It's in a tower. The earth angels, plural, are busy at work. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Love. There's a tower. So there's sudden change. Everything's changing. We've got the earth angels here who are love. They survived their challenge and they are restoring sensibility and with love. With love. We've got somebody's in a tower. They could be challenged by a crossroads. They could be at a crossroads. They could be weighing their options. They're in a tower because the earth angel here is here in love. That is so weird. They've lost their way. They're not of love. They're at a crossroads. The Hermit reversed, lost their way. They're lonely. They're withdrawn. Kin. The family of this earth angel, the so-called family of this earth angel, lost their way. They lost their way. They're in a chariot reversed. They don't have any control over this earth angel. They were careless, aggressive, arrogant. They tried to put this wholesome person in the grave. They were careless, arrogant, aggressive in the recent past. Intention and expectation was to gain power and the life path of this wholesome person. Who doesn't have to do stuff like this to get along in life. Who isn't a sneaky, conniving, hateful person. This person is love. Attention has been brought to this circumstance. This family is hate. And they hate this wholesome earth angel who is love. Attention has been brought to this situation. They're in darkness with the moon reversed. They're confused and insecure. Two of Pentacles reversed. They are overwhelmed. They overcommitted. They're out of balance. They took a reckless gamble. Knight of Cups. They're secretly ashamed. They're volatile right now. They took bad advice. They took a bad advice. And we have a sovereign being here. They gambled recklessly with the sovereign being, with an earth angel. And they lost. This kin. I pray that the earth angels never have to be birthed into narcissistic families ever again. I don't care. I really don't care. So they took a gamble, reckless. They're frustrated, overwhelmed. They overcommitted. They have to leave home. And then we've got home in the reverse. They're getting evicted out of their home. They're in a tower. We have reunion, freedom, and marriage here for the earth angel. The sovereign being. The sovereign being. Shine. Somebody's going through a negative phase. Bad luck. Those who wanted things. So rather than increase their personal value, they increased their collection of things. They're an empty vessel. We've got the Hierophant here. Could be the Most High God. Restoring value, traditional values to a sovereign system. eliminating those who are coming in and driving people in the field of consciousness, eliminating that ability, eliminating people's ability to strip the free will and freedom of choice from others, eliminating their ability to puppet others, to control their actions, their thoughts, their desires of the arcana. They will no longer be able to do that to the arcana, to the sovereign earth angels. The Most High God is cutting them off from their opportunity to F around with people's lives, to knock them out of balance, to cause them sadness and sorrow and pain. These manipulators who have lost their way, they're in a tower now. They're receiving what they have given others. There's no pity. There's no sense of, oh, I'm sorry. No, there's no. It's just as a return of what they've done to sovereign beings who are love. All that hate belongs to them. It doesn't belong to the sovereign earth angel who is wholesome and love. Grief. They're in a tower and they're in grief. This earth angel is love, balanced, harmonious. They're challenged because they're at a crossroads. Could have something to do with the Ouija board or some spirits that they've been working with. They lost their way. This family. Death. They're challenged they weren't able to cause a death for this earth angel using their Ouija board and whatever practices they utilize. They're challenged because they weren't able to cause a death for this earth angel, and they're stuck at a crossroads. They lost their way. Imagination, they could be lost in some imaginative place, like whatever they could have been dreaming up with this aggressive, arrogant attitude, trying to put this wholesome person in the grave. Well, it didn't work, for one. But whatever Ouija board practices they were utilizing, they're stuck at a crossroads with them. And they have no control. They had no discipline. They have no discipline. They're careless, aggressive, arrogant, undisciplined. They have no control of self, and yet they want to control the world. Isn't that odd? Attention has been brought to this. This wholesome person is power. They wanted this wholesome person's power and new beginning, the earth angel sovereign being. They were trying to steal the life path of this earth angel, and they got a tower. They weren't able to cause a death. They're in grief because they didn't get limitless abundance. They weren't able to absorb the qualities of this earth angel. And now they're in a tower, which they rightly deserve. They rightly deserve. They're trying to destroy a sovereign earth angel who is love. and wholesome. They tried to put this person in the grave for power. They're not even a sufficient thief or murderer, and they want to be a sovereign being. Humor. This sovereign being is looking at the lighter side of life. They've lost their home. They have to leave home, and then we've got home in the reverse. They're guilty. This shining one, this earth angel, is being reunited with their family, their true family. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And those who, rather than collect value on the inside, they were collecting material things on the outside. They're an empty shell, and they are going through a negative phase. They're on the negative turn of that wheel of fortune. They failed. The Hierophant is here, the Most High God, eliminating these ones' ability to drive consciousness, to drive the life experiences of people, of earth angels, of whoever, karmics, earth angels, whomever they want to puppet. They're being stripped of that ability. The Most High is here taking that away from them. Their ability to puppet the arcana, being stripped of their knowledge, of their talent, of their ability. Somebody warned me about my judgments the other day, and it's so wild. It's like, this is the story. Spirit is telling a story here. I don't have to feel one way or the other about it. I can say, though, that I am very happy to hear that the Most High is eliminating these people's ability to dominate and control the life experiences of others. Yes, I'm happy about that. Yes, I will speak that plainly, transparently, and openly for everyone to hear. If you want to attack me because I'm happy you can't control the mentality of the collective, go ahead. The Most High is here, watching you. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. It will come back to you. And because you're not an earth angel, it's going to hit you harder. And I don't care. I don't have to care. I'm done caring. Earth angels came to help people, and all they did was try to put them in the grave. Carelessly, arrogantly, aggressively. Surrender. This Hierophant isn't going to surrender. And these ones don't want to surrender either. So there's going to be a forced split. The Hierophant's here with a purpose, calling judgment and making people responsible for their own well-being. People will be responsible for their own well-being. These earth angels have been responsible for their own well-being. Not only have they been responsible for their own well-being, but they've been responsible for their own well-being while this kin, a collective of people, have been doing their best to try to put them in the grave. A collective of so-called family. And you know, it's not just the mom and the missing father, but it's the aunts and the uncles and all of that we're all karmic and in on the loop, you know, that this earth angel wasn't in on. The earth angel just got to survive. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. It's so weird. So if somebody comes onto my page and they want to take up space, like a lot of space, telling me how there's a power out there that will cause suffering for me by doing this, I'll delete the comment. And if it continues, I'll delete the person. I don't care. You're not going to come and give space to mine enemy on my page telling me how they're going to hurt me or ruin my life. I'm just not going to give you that space. Not on my space, not on my timeline. That kind of stuff doesn't get to live there. The most that it gets to live there is through the story that I'm telling. I'm telling you they're in a tower. You don't get to come on my page and tell me how they're going to ruin my life. I'm not going to accept that storyline. I'll accept the storyline Spirit's giving, not you. Lovers in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. They're in a tower. They're in grief. They weren't able to get a love union with an earth angel. They were trying to put this earth angel in the death with using their Ouija board. And they're challenged now because they're stuck at a crossroads with this Two of Swords. They effed themselves over trying to screw over this earth angel. Earth angel didn't even do anything except be love. They're doing this all to themselves. Courtship. So they're challenged. They weren't able to cause a death for this earth angel, and there's a courtship for this earth angel. This kin lost their way. They're stuck in a fantasy land. They're stuck in their imagination. Could be something going on with their thoughts. They could be something going on with their mental body. They're very aggressive and arrogant right now, and careless. They don't have any control. They're not a limitless being. They can't manifest whatever they want. They're in poverty. They're in poverty. They don't have any value. They don't have any discipline. They have no discipline. They're arrogant, careless, and they tried to put a wholesome person in the grave. And attention has been brought to this. They were trying to steal the limitless, abundant ability out of this person, out of this earth angel. Rather than accept help and assistance from this earth angel, they tried to destroy this earth angel and absorb the life force of this earth angel. They're facing imprisonment. They will be imprisoned. Earth angel, main female, New beginnings. Sovereign. Looking at the lighter side of life. Looking at the lighter side of life. These ones, they, so, yeah, they're confused. They're in darkness. They're insecure. They took a reckless gamble. They overcommitted and now they're overwhelmed. They took bad advice. They're secretly ashamed and they're volatile. They did things in a family room and now they have to go on a journey. They weren't expecting this earth angel to survive. Their death magic didn't work. It backfired or whatever, and now they have to go on a journey. Whatever death magic they tried to put on this earth angel, it didn't stick. And now they have to transition. In the indigenous world, that's called going on a journey. They have to leave the home. Home is in reverse. They're guilty. They could have lost their home. Thoughts came out again. They're thinking about this earth angel. They're like pawing, like groping at this earth angel with their energy, with their thoughts, with their vile. This earth angel is shining. They're courageous and they're coming into a reunion, a celebration with a community, with a domestic happiness, freedom, and marriage. And a home. Sudden wealth. These kin, they're in the bad luck cycle, going through a negative fails on the wheel of fortune. They collected things rather than added value to themselves. They failed at their test. They failed their test. They failed their test. They failed to become a great fortune or to obtain a great fortune. The Hierophant is here, stopping these people from driving the field of consciousness. They don't want to surrender, or this Hierophant's not going to surrender. Immature woman or a younger woman refuses to surrender. Yeah, she's going to be in big shit trouble. We got a main male here on the distant horizons. Unexpected income in house and child, official person. So innocence. Well, I'm hungry. I don't know why I'm so hungry. So they're in upheaval and they're in chaos because they didn't get a love connection with an earth angel. They are not love. They tried to curse this earth angel with death and it backfired. Instead, this earth angel got a courtship. These ones want to escape what they've done. The work that they have done, they want to escape. They're in grief. They're not getting equal give and take relationship. They don't get an equal give and take relationship with an earth angel. Or the earth angel hasn't reciprocated. Like these a-holes were really shitty, trying to curse this earth angel, this wholesome, beautiful person, with death. They were so aggressive and mean. And this earth angel didn't send anything back, didn't attack, didn't fight. Persevered through extreme challenge, and now the Most High God is here saying, F you. What'd you do to my earth angel? You silly little bastard. They shot their brains right out their ass and they're not capable of thinking anymore. Their life is about making mistakes. That's all they know. Their kin, so the kin is stuck in their imagination. They're in a state of poverty. They lost their way with the hermit reversed. For coming against an irreplaceable earth angel. They tried to destroy an irreplaceable earth angel whose the way they love can never be matched. The way they love can never be matched, and they did their very best to destroy love. They lack discipline. They're facing imprisonment. They have no control. They're arrogant, aggressive, and careless. They tried to put a wholesome person in the grave. A wholesome female at that. This masculine picked on a female. Tried to dominate and destroy a loving female. That's what kind of guy he is. Oh yes, you better listen to me because I am in control. Waving their phallus around. They want forgiveness. Piss off. They're not a limitless being. They have no value. But this main female is loving herself, still trying to heal from this circumstance. A sovereign being, focusing on the lighter side of life. They want to mend this connection. It's disgusting. It's so vile. The thought of mending this connection is so vile. They didn't appreciate the earth angel. They didn't care at all. They wanted to destroy this loving being. And now they're losing their house. Piss on them. They don't deserve it. Earth angel is all shining, courageous, coming into a home, taking the home away from these ones, coming into that home, going into a reunion and sudden wealth. Everything that they had stolen is coming back. They're being separated. They're being let go. They don't get to be here anymore. They don't get to share space with the earth angels that they have desperately tried to destroy anymore. They're being cut off. They're being cut off from that great fortune. They're going to go through a negative phase on this wheel of fortune. Those who collected things rather than adding value to their own life. They failed to become a great fortune, to collect a great fortune. They were satisfied with things. They were satisfied being shallow and aggressive and cruel. They're still satisfied with it. This younger woman is fighting with the Hierophant, the Most High. She's fighting. the Hierophant's like, you will not drive the field of collective awareness anymore. And she's fighting with him. She's refusing to surrender. She thinks she's all that. We've got neglected in the reverse. Sabotaged. So this younger woman didn't neglect anything. She did everything she could to drive the field of collective awareness. She's refusing to surrender. She's feeling overwhelmed. She's struggling to get on the path, the life path of this earth angel. She's being detached. She's trying to steal the life path of this earth angel. She's confused. Probably wants to have a conversation. She has hope of being in a relationship with this earth angel's significant other. They're in regret over the new chapter that this earth angel is receiving. So they're there in the outcome, and they're trying to trick their way into making this Hierophant the Most High God believe that they are this irreplaceable earth angel. That's their current work. They're refusing to surrender. It's like, oh no, it's me. It's me. I don't look like I've been through what I've been through. I'm so young. Yes. And you're so arrogant and lacking humility. And obviously you have no compassion for others' storylines. Otherwise you wouldn't be bragging, competing. Oh, but my challenges were so much more significant than yours, when you have no idea what anybody else has gone through. You just want to paint yourself as more worthy. It's disgusting. Driving the mindset. Painting a story. Painting a pretty picture and hoping people will like it, when it's not the truth at all. It's an illusion. It's a fantasy. Somebody wanting to paint themselves up as though they have gone through this trauma and have survived this horrendous aggression. They want to pretend like they're the ones who survived this horrendous aggression, but they're not. They're an empty vessel. They're hollow on the inside. All they have is fear. Because if they had actually gone through what they said they were going through, they wouldn't be sitting there telling you to be afraid and to make yourself small. If they had actually overcome the challenges that they said they overcame, they would not be sitting there advising you to be small and to shrink and to hide because somebody might attack you. That is a victim. That's not a victor. And if they come in trying to paint themselves as some victor while spreading fear, they're a liar. They haven't overcome shit. Quit awakening rejection, withdrawal. These ones did not go through an awakening. They did not become self-aware. All they did was try to destroy a loving person, a loving contributor to the world. There's no value in that. You're either a creator, a lover, or you're a destroyer, a hater. And if you're a destroyer, a hater, then go live in that environment. Live in it. Go live in it. We don't need to live with you or partake in your ridiculousness. They're not okay. They're in poverty. They're in a tower. They've lost their house. They try to destroy and put in a grave a loving earth angel. They're facing imprisonment. They have no discipline. They're out of control. Arrogant. They want forgiveness. They want to apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. I spent all this time brutalizing you, trying to put you in a grave. Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to suck out the limitless potential of your vital forces, your sacred essence. I'm sorry. Can we be friends? No. No. You can go away. And again, I want to fix our connection. No. You're a freaking brutalizer. There's no value there. There's no value in this connection. Absolutely none. You know, some people are attracted to those who increase the value of their own life, but they don't bring any value. They bring destruction and demand and a sense of entitlement. This is the training grounds. Some people did not pass the test. They became destroyers. Willfully. Happily. They enjoyed it. Very much they enjoyed it. They loved being a destroyer. They still do. They love it. They love being in that energy. It's the one thing they love, is being hateful towards love. And stealing the reward that comes from being loving. They're not ready. They're not ready for what's coming. Their profession of hate and arrogance and aggressiveness got them homeless. They're not ready for this. They're guilty. They're being separated from the earth angels, from those who shine, from those who have a gift. They're being separated from sudden wealth. They're being separated from the destinations and the life path of these earth angels. They don't get to partake. They failed to get things. They're on the upside down side of this wheel of fortune. They're in a negative phase. They did it themselves. They did not triumph over the earth angel, over love. The Hierophant is here. There's a younger woman who is doing everything she can to try to what? Win a battle with the Hierophant? She wants to fight the Most High and say, she's trying to exert her authority over the Most High. She's trying to say, I am God. She has no honor or integrity or morals. She's very prideful and arrogant, very careless, cruel, entitled, prideful, obedient to whatever teachings she was taught, not high value. This person is not high value. They're blind. They're blind to love and to what it means to make a vow, to be committed to anything other than arrogance. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. It is the story. It's not a judgment. It is the story. She's going to get her ass kicked. Handed to her. She needs to go see the doctor. She's sick in the head. She's freaking insane. And she has no respect for anybody. All of these people are insane. They can't recognize an irreplaceable person. They don't have any appreciation or admiration for this loving earth angel who wants to come in and offer them their services. They have no, wow, all they have is hate for this person. It's like, how dare you be my source of goodness? How dare you? They're so pissed off because they're reliant on the earth angel for goodness. And they want to destroy the earth angel and absorb that goodness and become that goodness. They're freaking pissed that they are not that and that they are reliant upon that. So F them. They're being kicked out. They don't get to be it, and now they don't get to share space with it. They're fucked. Excuse my language. They chose it. Thief, pleasure seeker, going through withdrawals, in grief, in a tower. They did not get a love relationship with the earth angel. The earth angel didn't retaliate, didn't defend themselves, didn't fight. This thief failed to bring a death to this earth angel, and this earth angel is entering into a courtship with somebody who actually feels that they're irreplaceable, somebody who actually won't try to kill them. They're not innocent. They're vile. They're nut jobs. And you're happy. And you're happy because you're coming into a courtship. You're okay. They're not okay. This kin, whoever this kin is that you were placed into, this family unit, this bloodline or whatever that you were placed into to uplift, they failed the test. They tried to destroy their wish come true. They tried to destroy their wish come true. Morons. Morons pretending to be leaders and authority figures. Stupidity in the highest or the lowest, whatever you want to look at it as. Okay, you want to be a destroyer? Go over there and destroy. Destroy everything in your life and around you. Go have fun with that. Way over there. And then sit in it. And be happy with it. Love it. This earth angel is going to get love. She's going to get love. This earth angel is love. This earth angel up here in the central energy, you've got earth angel with love. You've got irreplaceable with love. Faithful and true. A sweetheart. They tried to destroy this person, and now they're facing imprisonment. And I don't care. I don't care at all about these arrogant mofos going to prison. And I don't care about their fake apologies. I don't care. about them. They're asking for forgiveness, but what they're getting is release. I release you from the contract I ever held with you. Goodbye, good riddance, you fool. Go play with your dead rocks. Go play with all of the things that you can destroy. Go play with your destruction. Go play with your abundance of death. Go have fun with it. They had a great time trying to put this wholesome person in the grave. And this wholesome person doesn't have to go see the doctor. They're loving on themselves. She's a wife. Sovereign being, looking at the lighter side of life. Irreplaceable. This foe is in big time doo-doo. And I don't care. And neither should you. This is darkness. Trying to dress up in the light of an earth angel. And they're still planning it. They're still looking for it. They still think that there's a hope. So there's still that preparation and that preparedness that needs to be present at all times. Desperate folks who are suffering melancholy will do desperate things. Especially when they're getting cut off from the irreplaceable, inseparable love. They're getting cut off. They didn't want to be it. I mean, they wanted to be it, but they didn't want to do the work. They wanted to pretend to be it, but they didn't want to become it. They're all up in their thoughts. They're way up in their thoughts. They can't stop thinking about this. They're getting cut off. They did not triumph over the earth angels. They failed. And they're on the bad wheel, turn of the wheel. They're not cheerfulness in the reverse. They're not happy about it. You've got an arrogant mofo here wanting to go to war with the Most High. They're all stuck up in their pride. They have no value, and they're refusing to surrender their ability to drive the collective field, the ability to manipulate other people's lives and step all over their free will. Arrogant idiot fighting the Most High for the right to destroy other people's life paths. For the right to just come in with their dirty shoes and take a big shit right in their brain and say, have fun with that. Gift. Merchant. This person is going to become a gift to the merchant. Whoever this person is, this person who feels that they have the right to steal the life path and destiny of an earth angel, it looks like is going to become a gift to the merchant. They're going to get to live the life path that they so desire for this earth angel. There's conversation about it. There's conversation about the Lord and this and this fortune. They need consolation over what they did to a younger woman. This earth angel. This soldier is this false soldier servant, professional widower, is in despair because they're facing imprisonment twice. They're being locked up for taking a big shit in the field of consciousness of the collective. Arrogant. aggressive destroyer, bringing about death to people, taking shits in their minds, trying to bring about a death to wholesome earth angels who just love themselves, taking big craps in their minds and stuffing their lives into a hole. They're actually sitting there fighting for the right to drive innocent, unsuspecting people into unsavory circumstances. They'll get what they deserve.